My name is Carrie Aldrich. I'm a third year assistant professor in the Department of Writing, and I'm excited to tell you about the ways that I further diversity and equity work here at UAA through my teaching, research, and service. I'm proud to be a member of our department's anti racism committee. This year, we co wrote the following statement on anti racism I'd like to read to you. In support of our multiracial, multilingual population, the Department of Writing is committed to fostering an anti racist teaching and learning environment for our students, faculty, and staff. We recognize and condemn the brutal history of racism, colonialism, and white supremacy in our country, a system that, despite all its claims toward equity, continues to land especially hard on the bodies of Black and Indigenous people. We believe that Black lives matter and that Black voices matter. We live and work on the unceded land of the Dena'ina people and commit ourselves to pedagogical practices that not only acknowledge colonialism's local impacts, but encourage and nurture Alaska Native voices as a response. We welcome students from around the world and believe that multilingualism is not only a strength in a global economy, but an essential component of any genuine effort towards social justice. While we realize that formal writing instruction has historically prioritized and reinforced the linguistic preferences of white supremacy, we also believe that education can be a powerful tool for our students, one that can enhance lives and change the world. As professors of writing in one of the most diverse communities in North America, we have a responsibility to embrace anti racist pedagogies that not only respect but promote different cultural traditions in writing and communication, teach texts by people of color as constitutive pieces of our rich linguistic tradition, expose, analyze, and challenge racism, and reflect the realities of our students' lives and identities. We have a further duty to help our campus colleagues recognize and dismantle educational practices that reflect outmoded conceptions of writing that, even when unwittingly applied, so often discriminate against and undermine students of color. We acknowledge that our actions as educators can sometimes perpetuate racism, but we pledge to work towards a more equitable and just institution for all Black, Indigenous, and other students of color. The Department of Writing is committed to fighting racism in all forms, subtle and blatant, interpersonal and institutional, in our department, at our university, and around the world. I teach a variety of courses in our first year writing sequence. This year, I've participated in both Technology Fellows and Quality Matters programs with my tech guru, Katie Walker, to make my online courses more accessible to students. I've also collaborated with my colleagues Jen Stone and Sarah Prelip to deliver faculty professional development on anti-racist pedagogies. For the last 2 years, I've been coordinating placement into first year writing courses, and I'm proud to announce that we are no longer using a single standardized test score to place students into a first year writing course. Standardized tests heavily favor students who have been traditionally represented in the university and have resulted in underrepresented groups having to take additional developmental writing courses. I'm also working with my department colleagues to help develop accelerated pathways to completing first year writing requirements. Studies show that in comparison to their matched peers, students who take accelerated courses are more likely to complete their college level courses in a 3-year time span. And the literature highlights the potential accelerated courses have in disrupting race and class-based inequalities in writing success. My co-researcher, Sarah Prelip, and I are working on an IRB-approved study investigating success in first-year writing, and we are particularly interested in the ways that writing placement and success in writing courses reflect diverse students' identities and course success. In my work as faculty liaison to the Writing Center, I help to train tutors to use culturally responsive pedagogy. This year, we've worked hard to move writing support services online and make writing support available to all of our students despite complications from the pandemic. I'm currently working with our Writing Center team to develop resources explaining the shift to gender neutral pronouns in academic writing. In all of my work, I strive to create a healthy and equitable culture of writing in homes, schools, and in our community.